What's good, YouTube? Back at it again. Simple. Being a curse breaker. Being a curse breaker, you're handpicked by the Most High, the Creator. You're handpicked. You enter this third dimension with, you're already equipped with so many gifts, though. That's the thing. It's just a matter of, can we find ourselves? Can we find our gifts through our journey here? You're handpicked. You enter the third dimension. Not knowing that you have so much protection, you know what I mean, spiritually, in the spiritual realm, because we're in the third dimension, that realm, the physical realm. So there's so many things going on, and of course, society, here it comes, boom, kicks down the door. We go to school, we're taught to learn all these things, assimilate into this. We don't learn the real history, and then usually we're 8 years old. And think about when you're 8 years old, you didn't care about nothing but just fun, being in the moment. That's all it was about. And like for me personally, I went to middle school, girl crazy, sports crazy, loved it. Let all that kind of take me away from me, you know what I'm saying? I started caring about what other people thought. I started seeking validation. I started thinking about what's cool and what's not cool. I started really trying to just figure my way out through following, you know what I mean? And that's normal. But, the curse breakers, that's the thing. We usually tend to fall into the same trap, you know what I mean? Because you got to think about the trauma down the ancestral lineage of your family. Think about the trauma, whether it's depression, drug addiction, you never really know what it could be, first generation college student, never having a job, things along those lines. Those things are real things. They're all valid. And just, you're a curse breaker. You're probably going to fall into that trap a little bit, and that's the whole thing about it. That's how you break the curses, because you're in the trap. You wake up, you realize it, you begin to learn who you are, you begin to figure out who you are, and this growth of discovery, self-discovery, and guess what happens after that? You slowly break the bondages, you break the chains, you break all the curses. That's how it goes. And be mindful, though, on this journey, that's why you want to feel so isolated all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why you feel like you need to be by yourself. It's hard to trust people. It's hard to, it's hard to really just be around people in general, because people can feel your presence. What I mean by that is, think about it. Like I said, this is the third dimension, the physical realm. Think about how many people, or let me not say people, your ancestors, you know what I'm saying, are walking with you right now. Because humans can only hear and see up to a certain frequency. So think about how many of our ancestors are really just right here, right beside me right now in this video, giving me these words to say, because, I talk off the dome anyways, just strictly off the energy. Think about how many of them are here to help you, you know what I'm saying? That's why these people can feel you before you even enter the room. That's why these people can hear you before you say anything. That's why these people just know who you are when you walk in automatically. It's off the energy. You're protected. And people can feel that, and they hate that. And I don't even like using that word hate, but let's be real. That's just what it is. Love is a universal language of the world, thin line between love and hate. But understand, there's a lot of people that genuinely despise that. Genuinely. And that's the thing about when you're a curse breaker, you have to be able to discern who's the Judas and who's the Peter, you know what I'm saying? Who's good for you, who's bad, who's putting out good energy, who's putting out bad energy. And not only that, you have to know you have to continue to grow. We can't just become stagnant. Feelings of stagnant and being actually stagnant are completely different. Feeling stagnant is just a distraction from the devil, just like, succubus energy. All these other things going on. It's all distractions. Being a curse breaker, you have to be able to figure these things out, like I've told you. Now, another thing, be ready for the inner circle hate. There's no telling which one of your friends that energy is being put on. And also, let me remind you, think about how free you are. You're figuring out yourself. You're different. People are starting to follow you because you realize that you're the leader. Think about all the people who are sitting there mad. Think about all the people who really want your spot, who want to be in your shoes. Think about all the people who just probably have felt that way for a long time and never really voiced their opinion. Some people might even feel that way and they don't even know why. You get what I'm saying? We're energies. Remember this, but you're the curse breaker, though. The curse breaker. And as you break these chains, like I said, distractions of validation, it's going to become bigger distractions, but you have that discernment, you know who's who and what's what, and you keep it pushing every single time. You keep it pushing. You keep that shit pushing. Like, let's be real. It's just how it goes. Like I've told you, though. And, think about it. As the curse breaker and as the X factor, there's going to be a lot of people who just don't believe what you say, but those who know the truth are really seldom believed. You get what I'm saying? You're putting in the work to figure out the truth. You done the homework, studying, the podcast. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. You changing the way you're talking, thinking, listening. You know what I'm saying? Listening is the biggest form of communication. You prioritize that now. Can't nobody touch you. Stop letting these people make you feel like you're still the same person as before, or stuff was your past. You know what I'm saying? The highest version of yourself exists now. the curse breaker that was on step 1 is still the same curse breaker that's going to be on step 500. You get what I'm saying? There's no cap on your potential. Quantum physics. The more you talk, act, do, and think like the highest version of yourself, guess what? You'll get there. You'll merge in. You'll ascend. You keep working on you. You keep not worrying about what other people say, because they're going to talk. They're going to talk. They're going to talk. It comes with so much. Just as much good as it comes, the negative comes too. Just be ready, because like, I don't even know who's going to watch this video. That's not the whole point. Like, I hope you feel my energy, because it's real. It's a real thing. It's a phenomenon. And being a curse breaker, you know, there's really only a few small percentages of us in the world. And I'm talking about like 0.1. I got that from Martin Messenger, but I mean, that's true. He's right. 0.001% of, you know, people like us out here. And a lot of people are going to tell you, oh, you too good for this. You think you this. You think you that. No, you don't. You know who you are. And it's not like E40 would always say, I'm not above you, I'm not below you, I'm right beside you, I'm just here working on me. Every time you look out the window, you're closing and opening the curtains on your own light. You get what I'm saying? You're dimming yourself, letting that affect you. Remember, you're the curse breaker, you're the leader. That's what it's like, it's being a leader, because with 1 million followers, a lot of these people might not be positive. You get what I'm saying? They're gonna follow you. They might not even know why, but they're always gonna be watching. All eyes are on you. The energies are on you. But you continue to lead with love. You continue to lead with compassion. You continue to lead with truth, wisdom. You have these spiritual gifts. You get what I'm saying? Prophecy, wisdom, knowledge, healing. They're all real. They're all valid. And most importantly, you possess all these. They're within you. It's not on you. It's in you, like I tell you all the time. Be mindful of that.